I'm gonna tell you a story. The first thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle because I'm always talking to you. Welcome to the cult. There's still a little bit of little dims going on under there. That little Nimrod, little dims, still being a dim. All right, so what I have for you today comes from an Archdemon's dilemma: how to love your new elf, Princess Bride. So, aside from the fact that like it's a ridiculous slice of life anime, um, it has something that was very interesting. It's like there was a character who was a dragon, and it brought up a point that dragon parts are very useful for certain rituals. So one is bathing in dragon's blood to gain immortality. Another is eating dragon flesh to get a like an unlimited mana well, and one other is to process bones to cure any disease. So this is dragon's blood incense. So basically, it's Graha Rakta Zaloki, Mama Avatara Savan Sangita, Chalita. Samprayati Abadazati, then you would want to do a Samprayati Smariate to be recorded. Samprayati Patra Nasyayati. Make a note for the Akashic record. Samprayati Zapatam Karoti, take an oath. Samprayati Devati Karoti to set a flag for it to start. And then Samprayati Spandate to quicken the flag basically, and then Samprayati Spandate to make it pulsate with life. And then you would do Snati Oh, I have to look it up. I have it right here. Snati. Yes. Snati Vasayati. Snati Vasayati. Snati Vasayati. Veti. Snati Vasayati. Snati Vasayati. Snati Veti. Um. Udisati. Tisama. Utsarjati. Sombreyati. Vayapati. Harate. Nizkanote. Alright, so basically, how that goes is, Dragon's Blood Incense, incarnation of Song of Four Parts, Living Song. Peach, make you immortal, because that's a basic idea of this. Be recorded, make a note, swear an oath, set a flag, quicken it, make it pulsate with life. Then it's a process of bathe and steep, arouse, like bathe and steep, arouse, bathe, steep, arouse, basically like you do that as a rotation. And then at the end, you do stand up, we stand, and then deliver. And then like you do a Viapati transfix and a Harate fascinate to basically lock it in place. And then you burn your incense and you like, boop, boop, boop. And that's how you do it. Alright, I don't have it handy here. But, so I have expanded the Balarama Hirimarga to basically include the entire tarot. And so the way this works is, I talked about it in an early episode, there being like 10 laws to basically having a avatar, to having an incarnation, having a body, Aratapa Sansara, like inside of like reality. And it includes stuff like you'll receive a body, like your lessons never end. And I basically came to a minor epiphany that there was a like one list I saw that had 11. I was like, if you take the 10 rules of having a body, of having an like the Daza Nyaya Avatara, like 10 rules of having an incarnation, and take them as 10 rules or like 10 lessons of the four suits of the tarot for the number cards. And then you take the 11th rule as like the fourth one. I mean, the first of the core cards, like the page card. So basically, what I did with that is I kind of ad hoc'd another 3. So there's like 14 lessons that you learn through each Panarjanam Kakra, through each reincarnation cycle. And basically, as you progress, you go from like swords, which is like the lessons of the Kshatriya, or the so basically like the Zudra learned the Kshatriya lesson, and then they basically move up to being then they move up to become a Kshatriya, and it's basically like I spoke about it in an earlier episode, like how when I got my birth chart made, how the dude who made my chart, I may not have actually mentioned this. The dude who made my chart basically said when I said that I started signing my art with crossed Sagittarius, because I'm a Sagittarius, and a Gemini, because like me and my Geminis, that's just kind of the thing with me. And he's basically said that the lesson of your birth sign is to learn what it's like to be the opposite sign. Like basically, my lesson in life is to learn how to be a Gemini. So I guess that's partially what I do with this. But in a similar way, the lessons of the tarot, they apply to each of the Varna, and basically they apply to different like points in your life too. And so you can basically take them as 14 rules that like apply across Shalita 4 times. And then you get to the like Divya Sapatha, which oh, all right, here we go. First, you will receive a body or an avatar. It is for your Sutriyatman, or your thread soul. 2, you will learn lessons. 3, there are no mistakes, only lessons, unless you choose to learn the wrong lesson. 4, a lesson will be repeated until it is learned. 5, learning lessons does not end. 6, there is no better than here. 7, others are merely mirrors of you. 8, what you make of your life is up to you. 9, life is exactly what you think it is. 10, your answers lie inside of you. 11, you will forget all of this. Basically, you will forget all of this. That is for number 11, which is Kakrata Zutra, or Knave, the Zudra Knave. 12, you can remember this whenever you want. That is for Daman Kshatriya, or the Knight of the oh yeah, Knight Kshatriya, because the Kshatriya. Oh no, Vakshatriya. I have to fix that. So like the like the merchant class and the like the farmers. 13. Your experiences are your own. Share if another is willing, but do not enforce your seven Sangita on another. Raji Brahmin, Queen Priest. 14. If your cup is full overflowing, do not hesitate to overcome the another's pride to offer the assistance they require. You can easily provide. This karma is anti-Magarva. As anti-Magarva, and is anathema to Daiseva, especially if it costs the other Varna of anything and is inverse to noblesse oblige. Raja Kshatriya. So basically what that is, anti-Magarva is like ultimate pride. It's like, if you can help and you choose not to, that's pride. That's all it is. So those 14 lessons go with the 14 minor arcana and are repeated across each suit for each Varna. And then we have the major arcana. Boom, boom. Oh, yes. And I'm starting to use a ton of this like squiggly thing. It is, I believe, one of many incarnations of one of many avatara of bhumilipti. But it is incredibly useful for making wards, making circles, and just generally directing energy in a very contained way. It's baller. It's true baller. It has vastly actually improved my little dim situation. I don't know if you can tell, but like little dims is like barely here, but it's still a little bit here. Anyway, this is Oracle. I'm gonna sing myself out. Dream safely out there in the wee throughout. And if you reach out for your mice, make sure you reach for the right one, 'cause that's good advice. Dream safely out there from Oracle me. To all of you out there out in the wee.